All right, guys, so sorry I'm not there today. I had to go to a tennis match, but let's do this. So let's title these our 8.1b, check the solution and solving, okay? And then if you're Tuesday live, then this would be 3:16:21, okay? So 8.1b, check the solution and solving. And if you need to pause while, during this recording, that's fine, because I'm kind of just going to talk and go through it. So right now would be a chance to pause if you need to write the date in the title. Otherwise, we're going to move on. All right, so let's see. So when we're checking the solution of something, that means that we're making sure both sides of the equation are equal. And remember, we did this a few weeks back when we had the missing numbers and we had to fill those in. That's basically what checking the solution is, okay? This time it's going to give you a number and you're going to make sure that the equation is equal. All right, so write this down. Check the solution is making sure both sides of the equation are equal. If you need to pause, go ahead and pause right now, Miss Susie. And I'm going to move on. All right, let's see. So when it comes to solving the equation, that means we're just getting our variable alone, right? We're just getting our variable alone, solving for x, y, z, t, b, whatever it is, okay? So if you need to pause, Miss Susie, go ahead and pause. All right. So let's look at an example. All right, let's look at this first example. We have 2x plus 18 equals 14. Whoops, sorry about that. And it's telling us to check the equation and solve it if x equals 3. Okay, I think they all look like that. Let me just peek. Okay, no, some are just gonna, some are gonna be solving, some are gonna be the check the solution. If it doesn't say solve in your directions, you're just checking the solution. So this one is just a checking solution. It's telling you that x equals 3. So all you're going to do is, you're going to rewrite this using the 3 instead of the x. So we're going to say 2 times 3, because it says our x is 3, right? So 2 times 3 plus 18 equals 14. Okay, so now we've rewritten it. That's great. That's our first step. We've rewritten it. Now what I want you to do, gosh, I keep hitting that, I apologize, is solve this. So remember that our equation has two sides, right? Okay, there's our two sides of our equation. So we need to figure out what this side equals. So we do 2 times 3, and that equals 6, right? Now we have to add the 18 to it. So 6 plus 18 equals what? 24, right? So is 24 and 14 the same? Because now this equation is telling us 24 equals 14. Is that true? No, right? Oh, I wrote 12. So 24, well, that's a funky 4. 24 equals 14. No, that's not true. That is not true. So that is not a solution. So no solution, okay? So that is no solution. So, and I'm not sure in varsity. Let me check real quick and I'll come back. Hold on. All right, so I checked in varsity and you will just put no for your answer, okay? So this one's not true. 24 does not equal 14. You will just write no, okay? All right, so go ahead and pause it here if you need to. And we're going to look at our next example. Miss Susie will control it for you guys, so don't worry. If you needed to pause, just let her know. All right, I'm looking at this guy. All right, guys, so this one just says to solve. So we're just solving this. We've already done this, right? This past week we did this. So we're just solving this. So remember, we're getting the x by itself. So we have to take the 5 to the other side. And since this is adding, we're going to do the opposite and subtract. That way the 5's cancel out. And then we can subtract 8 minus 5. And we should be left with 3, right? And I believe the answer it wants you to put in there is just a 3. But if it doesn't have an x, then you need to type the x in, okay? So x equals 3 on that one. Go ahead and pause. if you need to, Miss Susie, and answer any questions. And then we'll look at another example here. All right, our next example, guys. We are given 2x plus 3 equals 19. And it says if x equals 7. So is that a solution? We're finding our solution here. We're going to rewrite the equation using the 7. So it's going to be 2 times 7 plus 3 equals 19. Now we have to solve it. We got to see if both sides of this equation are equal or not. All right? And we've done a lot of that, so we know what we're doing there. So let's split it up. Let's solve this. 2 times 7 is 14, right? Now we're just adding the 3. And that gives us 14 plus 3, it's 14, 15, 16. That's 17, right? So let's write this out and see if we're right. Is 17 equal to 19? No, it's not, right? That's not the same number, right? So the no. This is a no solution also. Okay. Go ahead and pause, Miss Susie, if you need to answer questions. I'm going to go ahead and move on. Okay, we got one more example. I just wanted to do 2 solving and 2 solution ones for you, or with you. So let's look at this. Solve x minus 4 equals 2. We're getting the variable by itself. Oops, sorry. So let's do that. So this is subtracting, right? So we're going to do the opposite and add 4 to both sides. So the 4 cancels out. Add 4 over here. 2 plus 4 is 6, right? So x equals 6. And again, if it already has an x and then just a box, then just put your 6. If it just has a box that says solve, put x equals 6, the whole thing, or else it'll be wrong. Okay? All right, guys, that's it. So make sure you are working with Miss Susie, and have a good day. I'll see you later in the week.